Alrighty, people. So I've been seeing on a little bit on social media and through conversations that I overhear in the locker room, that there seems to be an increasing number of guys that are married men, complaining that their wives won't submit to them, they're overbearing, they try to take control, blah, 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 bitch, bitch, bitch. And what I believe society has seemed to have lost is what a true husband is called to be. Because in my mind, when I'm hearing these dudes talking like this, the first question that comes to my mind is, okay, what are you offering her that is worthy of submitting to? You pay the bills? Big whoop. You're the man of the house? So what? Because you said so? Good luck with that. Scripture in Ephesians, I believe it's chapter 5. I don't remember the verse off the top of my head. It does start off telling the women to be submissive to their husbands. And the problem is a lot of guys get all wrapped up in that and want to say, it says right here, you have to listen to what I say, blah, blah, blah. But they forget to keep reading. They forget to get the full context of what's being said. Should women be submissive to their husbands? Yes. However, husbands, if you keep reading the rest of that chapter, there's a list of things that you must do, and it's a far taller order than it is for the women. Namely, you have to love her as yourself in terms of how you care for your own body, you provide for your needs, things like that. But more importantly, you must love her as Christ loved the church. Our marriage here on earth between man and a woman is a type or a reflection of Christ's relationship with the church. And when you look at how he loves the church, the things that he went through for her, because the church is his bride, is the bridegroom. I mean, is the bridemaid, bride. He is the bridegroom. So anyway, if you look at what he endured for her, what he willingly went through for her, up to and including sacrificing his life for her, that is a model of how we are supposed to love our wives here. So if you are a man whose first and foremost target is Christ and loving how he did and living how he lived and how he calls us to live, you will then find yourself doing all the things for your wife that Christ did for the church. And what woman would not willingly and gladly submit herself to a man who truly loves her, cherishes her, honors her, protects her, provides for her, is there for her? That's what women want, guys. Yeah, the muscles and the ego and the money and all that stuff, that has its place, but that's temporary. It comes and goes. But if your true heart is for Christ first, and you live your life under that program, for lack of a better word, then your wife is going to notice, and she, like I said, will willingly and happily come under your wing in love and appreciation and adoration. And when she does that, you too will want to come under her wing, because it also says that the wife belongs to the husband belongs to the wife. You are one flesh. It works both ways. So if you're one of those married men that is having trouble in your house because your wife won't submit and you're butting heads and all that, it's real easy to want to blame her, but you need to look at yourself first. You need to look at yourself in the mirror of Scripture and be real honest about what it is you are or are not doing or saying or B, before you start trying to blame her. Now, I'm not saying that women aren't without their problems. There is the whole Jezebel spirit thing and women wanting to take control, stuff like that. That's a different topic, and maybe I'll do a video on that some other time. But long story short, you must love her like Christ loves the church. What that looks like is a sacrificial love. It's not a love based on what you want and how you feel and what needs that you have. Now, those all have their place, but it's a true, deep, sacrificial love where you do everything in your power to make her feel protected, honored, cherished, taken care of, that her needs are met, that she's important. If you do that, I promise you things will change. Later.